Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking at Pam's Place. We are getting ready to make fried green tomatoes. Oh my goodness, they are absolutely amazingly delicious and a staple in a lot of Southern and Cajun homes in New Orleans. You can find them in restaurants all over the place. But today, we are not making your average fried green tomatoes. We're making something a little bit different. We're making fried green cherry tomatoes. Yes, these are cherry tomatoes. We're gonna fry them up and they're gonna be so delicious. Come with me, I'll show you what to do. These cherry tomatoes can be really small. Make sure you wash them well and pull off the stems of each one. So I'm going to bring you all in closer so that you can see everything I'm doing. Remember, all the ingredients and things will be in the description of the video. Just look right below, click show more so to expand the field. You might have to click show more twice, but it will be there. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today here in my kitchen. Please take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell so you won't miss anything. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate you. And to my channel members, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Also, please remember to keep voting for me in the 2023 Favorite Chef Competition. I am now in the semifinals. Oh my goodness. And that's thanks to you all voting daily. Right here, I have some cornmeal, and to this cornmeal, I'm going to be adding in some breadcrumbs. Now, I'm using Italian breadcrumbs. You can use any kind of breadcrumbs you want. They can be plain. I am going to still add some other seasoning in here. You can also use panko breadcrumbs or fine breadcrumbs. And I'm actually pouring this in this measuring cup so that I won't over pour since I only have a few. Make sure you combine your breadcrumbs and your cornmeal really well. To a shallow bowl, go ahead and add some cornstarch to it. You can use flour or cornstarch. I prefer cornstarch. This bowl, I'm gonna go and grab an egg and I'll be right back. For our eggs, I'm actually going to use 2 because my eggs this time happen to be small. You only want the egg white. You do not want the yolk in there. So go ahead and separate it. I'll be using my yolks for an omelet later. Now, before we beat our egg whites, I am going to go ahead and put in some Old Bay into my cornmeal and breadcrumb mixture. And I'm going to add just a little bit of Himalayan salt to this as well. Now for our egg whites, we want to beat them until they are nice and fluffy. So I'm going to get these beat and we'll be right back. Okay, so I said beat your eggs until they're nice and fluffy, but I meant foamy like this. So now we're going to take our tomatoes and we're going to dredge them in the flour first. Now, one thing I like about doing the cherry tomatoes as opposed to regular tomatoes is that the regular tomatoes are cut. And because they are cut, that means you're going to have to drain that excess moisture out of them some kind of way. I typically will salt them and let them hang out for a while on some paper towels, getting all of that excess moisture out. Otherwise, more than having some fried green tomatoes, you're going to have some fried mush. So you see how these are coated? Make sure they're well coated. And the cornstarch sticks really, really well, and that's what you want. Now we have our sheet here, our tray here, because what we're going to do is we're going to get them all coated and they're going to hang out on this tray. I'm going to put them in the refrigerator while our oil comes up to temp. Now for this part, you can use your hands, you can use some tongs, you can do it however you want to do it. If you use your hands like I'm doing, just make sure your hands are very, very clean. So these are well coated. I'm going to make sure that they are well coated in the egg mixture. Then we're going to go into our flour mixture and I'll do these in batches. You just want to toss them really well in this egg mixture. Then go ahead and drop them one by one into your breadcrumbs. Same thing, I'm going to use my dry hand and just go ahead and coat them. I'm going to make sure they're coated really good. Coat it really well, then go ahead and sit them on your baking tray. These are the last few, and we are going to put them in I'm actually going to put them in the freezer. That's not necessary. You can put them in the refrigerator. Okay, so our oil is up to temperature. So we're gonna put them in one by one, and you want to cook in batches because you do not want to overcrowd it. It's only gonna take 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so one by one, put them in, and they're gonna cook in 1 to 2 minutes. It's not gonna take long at all. You want to use a smaller pot because the depth of the oil is perfect instead of having a flat skillet or something. It works better with this type of cooking or frying of these vegetables. They'll be able to float, and you can just kind of move them around like I'm doing. And then when you get ready to take them out, they're done. Okay, as you can see, that was quick and easy. Look at that, beautifully golden brown. Again, you can put them in by your hands if you want to, but you can also use a tongue like I'm doing. I left one in there. And when you're frying anything like this, you always, although we season it, go over the top just a little bit with just a fine pinch of salt, just a little bit. Season that fried bread up while it can melt into the cooked item. Don't they look delicious? You can make any kind of sauce you want with it, but I like to just go over mine with a little sriracha sauce. That's what I love, so that's what I'm going to do. Just going to put this right over the top. Just like that. Amazing, amazing, and delicious. Okay, I'm gonna bring you all in a little bit closer so we can do our taste test. Again, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. If you are returning, thank you channel members. And please remember to continue to vote for me in the 2023 Favorite Chef Competition. I'll leave that link in the pinned comments. Okay, we're down to the semifinalists, so it won't be much longer that I'll be asking you all to vote. Whew, they even smell amazingly delicious. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and fry a taste test. Oh, the good thing about the whole little cherry tomatoes, guys, when you bite into them, you get that pop of all that juice. The flavor of the tomatoes. Oh my goodness, the breading. They're just delicious. Oh my goodness. Gotta have another one. Delicious. And I will see you all next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.